The last presenter is a virtually presentation. Nesma Omar. Nesma Omar is an accomplished multimedia and visual arts professional with 15 years of experience. She leads the Adobe Certified Professional Program and iOS Club, aiming to enhance academic excellence and prepare students for digital advancements. Nesma Omar, are you with us?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
We can hear you and we can see you.
Let me introduce myself first. I'm Nesma Omar. I'm working at Abu Dhabi Vocational Educational Institute in UAE, and I'm teaching media and multimedia curriculum for 15 years now. And this year I'm working in actually from starting from last year.
I hope you can hear me. Ms. Nesma, can you full screen your PPT?
Yeah, okay.
The full screen option slideshow? Yes, thank you.
Right. Now it's working. So I'm working in measuring how national competition can work as catalyst for environmental sustainability education and how it can assess the impact or assessing the impact and engagement among the students when they participate in competitions. Through this presentation, I'm going through the research question, the literature review, and the research method, and then I will discuss the research finding. This research centers on the effectiveness of the national competitions and how it can work to enhance the students' understanding of the environmental sustainability and how we can merge the environmental sustainability education in the students' day-to-day activities. This works by employing a mixed method approach for investigating how these competition impact the students' learning, including a deeper dive in the education perceptions. The education play actually an important role in shaping the society that value and practice sustainability. And by this research, I hope we can contribute to the field by outlining an actionable recommendation for education practices and policies to improve sustainability outcome in educational settings. Why I choose competition? Because it can create interactive and engagement learning by game fiction, and it can give the students an opportunity to learn about environment while having fun. And this potential can be deeply engaging the students with environmental issues and beyond the capabilities of traditional and the normal teaching methods. The research questions are: how do national competition impact student perception and understanding of environmental and sustainability concepts? And what are the perceived benefits of peer interaction in national competition in learning outcomes, especially in environmental sustainability? In the literature review of this research, I can find all the most important finding was in 2012, Wallace and Jacqueline stressed the needs of the learning and the competition in the challenging students during learning, and the authors as well emphasized the development of personal and social skills and highlighted the development of communication and conflict resolution skills through the teamwork. For the peer assessing, the literature review revealed that it can improve the performance in the students and suggested combining science and art and humanities in understanding of the sustainability as well. Freeman highlighted in 2017 that competition improved problem-solving abilities and innovation thinking. But there is a research gap in the literature review, the one acknowledged by Freeman and Owens acknowledge the immediate benefits of competition, but there is a limited on the lasting effect of these experiences. Also, a highlight was a highlight in the literature review for a gap highlighted that we need to have a further study into how experiential learning, such as competition, influence non-learning environmental awareness and behavior. For this design or this research, I used mixed method study examining the role of national competition, and this by examining how 100 students from a single educational institute selected based on their participation in national competitions, along with educator interviews who were mentoring these students. Pre- and post-competition surveys assessing students' knowledge and engagement were conducting, including their understanding of sustainable development and ecosystem. Descriptive statistics were used, and for qualitative data, semi-structured interview exploring personal and pedagogical impacts effectiveness of interactive learning were conducted with teachers and students. For the quantitative finding, before participation, students had moderating understanding for sustainability with an average score of 2.8 out of 5. But post-competition, the mean score rose to 4.1, indicating a substantial increase in sustainability knowledge. The students reported high levels of engagement during the competition with an average 3.8 out of 5. For qualitative findings, the interview and open-ended response revealed that the peer interaction were very important in enhancing the student learning, and the educator observed that competition fostered critical thinking, problem solving, and effective communication among students. For the long-term impact, the qualitative data indicated that competition had a lasting influence in students, instilling a commitment to environmental and the behavior changes, like the students take initiative after participating in the competition to make environmental activities by themselves. Recommendation for the educator, the study suggests integrating such interactive and competitive formats into broader educational strategies to maintain students' engagement and foster deeper understanding of environmental issues. For the questions of the research, first of all, the deepening engagement for how the national competition impacted students' perception and understanding. 89% of the students were more deeply engaged to the competitive environment, and this can be related to the results that been revealed by Sang and Yang in 2020, that competition increases science motivation and interest. For the development of cognitive and interpersonal skills, 79% of participants reported greater understanding and skill development, and this goes with the Freeman results that reveal that competition enhanced critical thinking. The last thing here is enhancement of learning through hands-on activity. By 86% of participants agree that hands-on activities enhance learning while they are making the competition itself. 1 minute. For the second question, the perceived benefits of peer interaction, about the motivation and interest, 80% of the students reported increased motivation towards sustainability after finishing the competitions, and the quantitative data analysis from the surveys showed a significant improvement in the participants' knowledge of sustainability post-competition. This aligned with the educational strategies in the sustainability outlined in the literature in this research, suggesting that the competition provide expressional learning environment that connect theoretical knowledge with practical application. The implication of this study is as the following. This research found that the competition did more than just improve immediate knowledge. They influenced participant attitude and behavior, promoting sustained engagement with environmental issues. This finding is suggesting that competition can have lasting impact on studying and shaping long-term sustainability practices with the students. And also for the peer learning, and this is something we observed during the surveys and the interviews, the peer interaction during the competition is very important in collaborative learning about the environment, and it gives a very good opportunity for students to enhance their educational experience. And this can be supporting the development of more collaborative and interactive learning formats, especially in sustainability education, so students can perform well against the environment and to help them to understand more about the environmental issues. But there is a limitation for this study, which is this study primarily focuses on participants from one single educational institute, which may not present a diversity of student population. So it can be enhanced by making it more than one educational institute, or maybe in more than one country, so we can measure if more sample of students can learn more about the environmental using the competition as approach for students and students' performance. These are some references used in this research, and I'm happy to take any question.
Your representation was on time then, so we have some time for questions. Are there any questions in the audience?
Ms. Nesma, we are waiting for the questions from the audience.
There don't seem to be any, are there? Well, then we should thank you for your presentation and give you an applause. Yes. Then I would just like to thank you all for coming, and thank you for your presentations. Well, further to the conference